Welcome back to a new video. Today's video is on Wu-Tang in American Saga, Season 3, Episode 9, entitled After the Smoke is Clear, with the official synopsis being Ghostface reflects on the sacrifices of his past while dealing with the bittersweet outcome of his artistic success. RZA wants to take a different approach for the clan's next album. And before I give out my review, please like this video, dislike this video, subscribe or comment, or watch and keep going on with your day. Episode 9, the penultimate episode, honestly was a pretty good episode, as this episode had a few different storylines in here that I thought worked all pretty well together. From RZA trying to discover the new sound for the clan's next album, Wu-Tang Forever, to Ghostface trying to develop as an artist while not letting his past get the best of him, and just looking forward to the future, looking forward to what's next. As I previously mentioned, the story in here was pretty good to see, as finally some of the family members make their return for the first time since season 2. I'm talking about Linda, RZA's, Divine's, and Shuri's mom, and some of Ghostface's siblings, as some of them have been in the standalone episodes, but not in any of the regular episodes for season 3. But Linda makes her return, as her and Jerome has been dealing with a few unfortunate situations. Long story short, the relationship is over with. Jerome is on probation. He's been putting his hands on her. Randy is nowhere to be seen. He is living his life playing football. And I was really curious to see what Divine and RZA's plan was when it came to dealing with this situation. I just had a bad idea that probably Divine was trying to make Jerome into some natural selection, a t-shirt, and you know what I mean. Like, just seeing Erica Alexander back in here and some of the family after a long absence was just pretty good, though. It was just definitely dope to see. I wish they'd been in more episodes for this season, but I kind of understand why that wasn't possible. Ghostface, in the meanwhile, his story in here was definitely interesting, as sometimes you have to keep looking forward, keep moving forward with your life. Don't dwell on the past, even if it tries to come back at you in a pretty horrible way. He gets the opportunity of a lifetime to have the Delphonics be a part of his album, and you think you're supposed to be all happy and everything, but when the past is trying to come back and hurt you, it will do their absolute best, as a mysterious black car in here throughout the entire episode has just been following Ghostface, has been just, to me, just trying to just make this man's life a living hell. Like, I think it was somebody that Ghostface probably pissed off in the past or possibly did dirty, and I could definitely understand the Delphonics worrisome. Like, nah, we not gonna, nah, man, this man is crazy. Like, one moment you're happy, the next moment you're shooting out bullets and stuff like that. Like, what is going on? But I agree with the messages in here, though, with this episode, that you just have to keep looking forward when it comes to with life. Keep moving forward and just not dwell on the past, but just keep moving forward and continue to improve and outshine yourself. But I really did enjoy the studio sessions in here too, as we do see some studio sessions of Ghostface recording Iron Man, his debut album, and just some of the songs that would eventually be a part of this album. RZA, in the meanwhile, has been continuing to try to just discover the new sound. He has been trying to discover the next sound that will not only improve him as an artist and as a producer, but just help makes Wu-Tang Clan's next album something to remember. As throughout the episode, he was just thinking about different things. He was just trying out different sounds, even going into instruments to see what this sound is. He thought an old record was the sound, but it wasn't. But after heavily consideration and just playing instruments and just playing with different instruments and just sounds, he finally found this sound. I thought it was really interesting to see how RZA probably did discovered this new sound when it came to making albums and just discovering different instruments, new instruments, just discovering just different things on what to do and how to find it. As I can understand his frustrations when you have something in your mind that you can definitely like envision, but you just don't know how to express it, or you don't know how to find it. But I was I can understand his frustrations by a long shot. But out of all though, I just felt like this was a pretty dope episode though. Like we see Power contemplating a lifetime deal when it comes to Wu Wear, and just some of the other members just doing their own thing though. And episode 9, pretty good episode, as we are just one more episode before the series finale. And my predictions that I have for the series finale is that I definitely think it's going to be heavily focused on Wu-Tang Clan's second album, Wu-Tang Forever, like probably showing it when it's about to be released. I know the concert with Rage Against the Machine is probably going to be talked about in here because it was in the trailer as well too. But I still think that this show definitely needs probably one more season. Like, there's just so much you could talk about when it comes to Wu-Tang Clan. Like, after 1997, I think there's probably some good things and some bad, of course, but I still think that the show is ending way too soon, in my opinion. But I still think that performances have been solid throughout all the characters in here and just things at itself. But yes, that was episode 9. I just want to say thank you for watching. Until next time.